Good afternoon, everyone. I hope all of you are doing fine. All right. So, in our previous session, we had actually analyzed the sentences and learned about the introduction to direct and indirect speech. So, in this section or in this session, we are going to learn the rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, so what are the rules? What are the changes we make? Okay, so here you might have noticed we have made some changes like I to she, am to was, now to then, inclusion, we have included that. So why are these changes made? We'll be able to learn. Okay, so let's proceed. First is the changes in tense. Do you all understand the meaning of tense? I hope you do understand. What is tense? One tense is to get frustrated. That's actually your kind of verb. Okay, so you like one tense is frustration. But when we are going to talk about your grammar tense related to grammar, so then the tense means related to time when that particular incident took place. It took place just now, or it had taken place sometime, you know, anywhere in the past, or it will be taking place in the future. So that's your tense. I hope you all know the basic three types of tenses we can say: present, past, and future. Right, so you might have noticed we have made this change like am is your present tense. It was changed into was is your past tense, right? So we have changed it. Okay, so let's see. So this is a very simple table just for to understand, like from the simple present will change into what and present continues to past. So all these things, what will be the changes? So let's see. First thing, tense in direct speech, tense in indirect speech. Simple present like I go to school. He said I go to school. He said that he went to school. Now, where you might notice that in declarative sentences, declarative means statements, normal statements, not questions or exclamations. We include that. We include that. Okay, when something is very declarative, we use that. Like simple present is changed into simple past. Present continuous is changed into past continuous. Present perfect to past perfect. Continuous, right? I am going to school. He said that he was going to school. Past continuous. Then present perfect. Past perfect. So the present perfect, like he said, I have gone to school. He said that he had gone to school. Had gone. Have gone to had gone. Present perfect. Then present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. He said, I have been going to school. He said that he had been going to school. Have been, this verb has changed to had been, this verb. Then past. When we come to past. Simple past to past perfect. Simple past to past, perfect. Simple past is he said, I went to school. He said that he had gone. Past perfect. Include we have to include had. Alright? Had plus gone. That's a past participle form of the verb. Then past continuous. He said, I was going to school. He said that he had been going to school. Alright? Then past perfect. He said, I had gone to school. He said that he had gone to school. So here you see same. No changes we see. Past perfect, past perfect. Same way, past perfect continuous, past perfect continuous. So you might see all the present is changed into past, that respective past form, like your simple present to simple past continuous, simple present to simple past, present continuous to past continuous, present perfect to past perfect, present perfect continuous to past continuous. So all your present tenses have changed to past, but respective, like perfect to perfect, perfect continuous to perfect continuous. Alright? But past, there are many changes, like simple past to past perfect, past continuous to past perfect continuous, past perfect to past perfect itself, and past perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. See here also same. Simple future. Now what about your simple future? Your simple future, will or shall. That means I will go to school. He said that he would go to school. He would, will to would, and shall to should. Next. Future continuous. Future continuous is will plus be plus verb plus ing. Be, for example, he said, I will be going to school. He said that he would be going to school. See here, there is a simple change in will and would. You can notice, right? In future perfect. Will plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Now, what do you mean by past participle form of the verb? As I had told you, I remember that I've already, I'm already done with this, but still, the past participle form of the verb. Past participle of the verb. What do we mean by this? So this means like this is like go, went, gone. Gone is your past participle. Eat, ate, eaten. Eaten is your past participle. Alright? Eaten is your past participle. Gone is your past participle. Like that. So future perfect. Will plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Would plus have plus past participle form of the verb. So you can see that the structure is remaining same. Just the change which is gonna take place is will and shall. It's gonna change to would and should. Alright? Future perfect continuous will have been plus past participle form of the verb. Like he said, I will have been to school tomorrow. He said that he would have been to school. He would have been going. He would have been gone to school. He said, I will have been gone to school by tomorrow. He said that he would have been gone to school by tomorrow. Okay, so gone you have to include, that's the verb, okay, and past participle form of the verb. Now, ultimate truth, your ultimate truth stands for universal truth. For example, if they say the sun rises in the east, it's the truth, it never changes, right? It's the truth, ultimate or the universal truth. So there will be no change in such kind of sentences. Understood? All right, so let's proceed. Okay, so here are a few examples to clarify the things. Okay, so the first example is simple present to simple past. Direct. He said, I am unwell. Unwell, sick or under the weather. Then indirect. He said that he was unwell. Present continuous to past continuous. He said, my master is writing letters. That means the process is going on right now. Indirect. He said that his master was writing letters. When you are going to report this thing to someone else or the third person, so that time you're going to change is to was. As I have already mentioned, am also stands for present, it's going to change to the past. Okay, and I have told you we must include that. Why do we include this that? For declarative sentences. Declarative, not imperative, I'm talking about declarative sentences. I hope you all know the type of sentences, right? Declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative, right? So declarative sentences. That's normal sentence like I go to school, she plays badminton, so on. Okay. Present perfect to past perfect. He said, I have passed the examination. He said that he had passed the examination. Now, why this have has changed to had? Have is, present perfect. It has to change to past perfect. Over here also, we had seen, right? Next, present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. Like, he said, I have been reading this book since morning. Okay, he said that he had been reading that book since morning. Now, why this has changed to that? This also will be learning my changing pronouns like I to E. Will be learning these things. Okay. Okay. So present perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. The next thing. Simple past to past perfect. He said the horse died in the night. He said that the horse had died in the night. You can basically use at night. At is more appropriate as compared to in. Okay. At night. Next. From past continuous to past perfect continuous. He said the boy was chatting in his class yesterday. It's not a good habit. He said that the boy had been chatting in his class the previous day. Had been chatting. Was has changed to had been. Was chatting to had been chatting. As I have already told you, the changes, right? Past perfect, past continuous to past perfect continuous. Okay? Yes. So in the night also I hope you can use it, but I would prefer more at night. At night. In the morning, at night. Okay? Next, he said, I had gone to school yesterday. Yesterday has changed to the previous day. You can see this will be learning change in time and place. Okay, in the upcoming sessions. So now basically you have to focus in the tenses. I had gone to school. He had gone. There was no change, no change, no change. Okay, then past perfect continuous to past perfect continuous. Over here also we notice there is no change. I had been going to school yesterday, that he had been going to school the previous day. Next, related to future. This is related to future tense. This was related to past tense, and this was related to present tense. Okay, so changes in future tense. He said, I will go to school tomorrow. He said that he would go to. Will is changed to would, and other all remain the same except this tomorrow, the next day. You'll be learning this. Don't worry. Next, future continuous. Will be, will plus be plus verb plus ing. So will plus be plus verb. Go plus ing. Will be going to school tomorrow. He said that he would be going. Again, will to would, and the others remain the same. Next, future perfect. Will plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Would plus have plus past participle form of the verb. Next, he said, I will have gone to school tomorrow. He said that he would have gone to school the next day. Tomorrow to next day, do not worry. Alright. So, next, your future perfect continuous will change, like that is the will plus have been, will have been plus past participle form of the verb. This is gonna change to would have been plus past participle form of the verb. For example, he said, I will have been going to school tomorrow. Yes, he said, I will have been going to school tomorrow. He said that he would have been going to school the next day. Alright, next day, tomorrow to next day. Okay, you keep noticing this kind of simple, changes and enjoy. So, in our next session, we'll be learning about universal truth and models. Changes in universal truths and models. Okay? Okay, so I hope you have understood till here that changes in tenses, and I am going to remind you that this table is very important. It's very important. You can say for tenses you must be aware of this table. This is very important, this table. Alright, so I hope you'll enjoy this session, and if you have any doubts, kindly post it in the comments box. Thank you.